Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. You know the drill. I don't make claymation content. My name's just Clay. I'm here to watch TV, sometimes movies, and today we are watching Season 2, Episode 5 of X-Men 97. Now, last episode left us on a pretty heavy, I wouldn't say it was a cliffhanger, it was more of like a, you have this pit in your stomach now, deal with it. In that Apocalypse killed Magneto, and everyone else in the group went back to 1997. What they're gonna do without Magneto, who knows? We'll probably find out in this episode at least a little bit. Now, before we get on with the video, remember, if you enjoy these reactions, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with your friends. It helps boost me into the algorithm a little bit more. And if you want to see the full and uncut reactions to all my videos on YouTube, in the description you will find the link to my Patreon. It is only $3 a month to access all my content there, and you can vote in polls to figure out what things I watch in the future, give suggestions yourself, all that fun stuff. Also in the description is the link tree that takes you to my TikTok and my Twitch, where I go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's get started watching Season 2, Episode 5 of X-Men 97, Weapon X, Lies and DVDs. That's an interesting thing to add towards the end.
So, I've got 210% efficiency into my right arm, and I figure that's more than
Is
enough
this
juice to
Christmas?
pound through his thick skull. So I swing. You believe it? So instead,
Oh.
I introduce him to my other friend.
Sabretooth?
Pow!
Is that Sabretooth in the back?
Stay down.
And stupid guns.
And
Got the real guns right
Mariko?
here, lady.
I don't remember her X-Men name. Lady Deathstrike, that's what it is.
Remember
I
why
think.
we're here.
Yeah, excited to bury Dr. Cornelius and the trash bags that made us mindless killing machines. Hoorah!
Maverick and Kane are old Weapon X bosom buddies. You and Yuriko used to date, which... Yeesh, thought you and Jean were unhealthy.
I would like to apologize. I got her name wrong. It's not Mariko, it's Yuriko. I was close, but not quite. Oops.
What the hell's a puppy dog look?
An innocent gaze.
Dripping with subtextual guilt.
Only pet here is whatever that flea-riddled outfit of yours was before it got road-killed.
Damn.
We're hit! We're hit! Hang on, everybody! Hang on!
Wait, what hit them? Or did they hit something? I wasn't paying too much attention.
Logan? Oh, man. Logan? Anybody?
Sorry, I can't. Ooh,
No match for a flock of birds. Bodes well.
I mean, Wolverine still has his healing factor. He might be fine in a few hours. Why is that polar bear bleeding neon green? Hold on.
Ain't you glad I've always been better than you?
I could have just underestimated his healing factor in the series. But was he the one that got, in the wise words of Deadpool, chest fucked by a tree? Because there wasn't anyone else on that on that helicopter. Was it a helicopter? A ship? A flying aircraft. I don't know why I'm so off my game this video. I am so sorry, guys. How did Wolverine get up so quickly from that if he was the one that got impaled on the tree? But I could have been underestimating his healing factor in this series. That's what I was trying to say. I just went about it a weird way.
You damn well bet all your business is my business.
Hey, Alphas!
I can't remember. Are they
Back to our
brothers in
regularly
this
scheduled programming,
universe or nah?
Courtesy of your mad scientist.
These creatures appear to be infected. Perhaps a contagion.
Smell ain't right either. Looks like something went down.
Why is Saber spelt like that? Are the captioners Canadian or not American? Because in the US, Saber is spelled S-A-B-E-R.
Local wildlife must have busted their way inside.
Or clawed their way out.
Better find our punks before I start gutting something.
Before we go gutting,
Trying to
should we
figure out if
maybe
his
pause and
voice
figure out
sounds
how we're getting
familiar.
back home?
Poor Tomo. So loyal.
This is probably the creepiest episode of this season. Or eeriest. Or both.
When Logan told me Graydon Creed was your kid, I couldn't see it, but now, can't unsee it.
Who's Graydon
Should've
Creed?
killed a little mistake when I had the chance.
Stray dogs always slink back home,
Stryker?
sooner or later.
That is Stryker,
Well,
right?
I'll be Dr. Cornelius.
No, his name was William.
You perverted my father's work!
It's all junk.
Wait, didn't Stryker die
Dead
last season too?
science,
I'm
primitive.
I'm forgetting so
Just
much
like
shit
the
already.
Czar to the queen.
Nuh-uh.
What the?
Never mind the villain apocalypse. They're going to have to deal with a completely different apocalypse. A zombie apocalypse more akin to the My Little Pony infection AU. Ugh. And even then, in the My Little Pony infection AU, it's not bugs that they turn into, it's like a tree or something. But closer. Bug is closer to tree than it is to zombie.
Caught a whiff of something similar once. But these are different.
Different from anything on this planet, at least.
Look at that, Yuriko. Our second alien invasion. We gotta go deeper.
Are you dumb or crazy?
They're
We
trying
need
to
a way
get the
out.
Nether Minecraft
Crazy's trying to
advancement.
outrun these bugs on foot. But
Somewhat of a
until you
niche
clowns
reference,
Reboot
my
the
bad.
generators in the server room.
You weren't there after the crash. Who's to say you didn't suck face with one of those things, and now you're infected, like Cornelius?
He could be
It's
under their
not-
thrall, luring us
He's
into
not
a trap.
wrong.
No two X-Men go anywhere alone. Tomo here comes with me.
Once Team X, always Team X. Right?
Which one's Tomo? Is
right.
that Morph? Why does she call Morph Tomo?
What is your stake in our nightmare, Tomo?
What's up with this Tomo stuff?
That's what I'm saying!
Tomo is a magical shape-shifting fox from Japanese legend.
Oh,
Loyal
that's
sidekick
pretty
to a
cool.
heroic samurai. Unfortunately, it did not work out well for Tomo.
Quit your staring. Key to surviving. Keep up with technology.
I wonder how he's doing in the
Digital video
2020s.
discs. Frankenstein had funding. Huh.
What does that say? X... What?
So much has been gleaned, despite only acquiring one of these brood. Its brain structure suggests the brood are a hive species, like ants or bees. Each brood is interlinked, incapable of divergent thought or emotion, using its cranial fluids. In theory, our serum should purge even the most deeply seated memories, resulting in a total loss of identity, and more importantly, total obedience as weapons. I too wonder
These
if
are
a fully transitioned subject could be
lives
tamed.
that you're dealing with.
Never mind, survive the adamantium process. Concern for my staff's well-being outweighs such curiosity.
Shit like this makes my blood boil. Like, for people to think so highly of themselves that they think they're this higher being that deserves to experiment on things that they deem too confusing to accept. Like, I'm all for the idea of doing science to explore one's curiosity about the world we live in, but not when it comes at the cost of someone's life, or well-being, or autonomy. This some alien.
Jeez.
I was gonna
Could've
say
at
this
least bought
some
me a drink
alien
first.
bullshit, but
Are you infected?
why
One
did
thing
their
I can
eyes
tell you,
turn
I
yellow?
was wrong. Cornelius said the brood have one goal: survive. And that means they're picky. Mate up, not down.
They only breed with the best.
And if there's one guy who's the best at what they do...
Wolverine.
Wolverine! Maverick!
Maverick's probably dead.
What the hell is Omega Red doing here?
Many times have the Russians tried to replicate. my
Oh,
father's
I
work.
remember this guy.
The KGB
He
no doubt
showed up in
persists.
an episode
Should kill him.
or two
Might be one of these breeds.
that I
Brood.
watched.
And last I checked... Game over. That's it. It's game over.
They kept coming from the vents. Just more and more, and then Logan, he...
Oh no.
We have to
Is he one of them? If I lean any further back in this chair, I'm worried I might fall over. Well, how do we get him out of this situation? When did he get infected?
Wolverine. You look as bad as I feel, comrade. Damn it, I was right. Your boy was one of them things. I knew it. Ha!
That's not Logan.
Maverick is dead.
What do you mean that's not Logan?
I'm
Like,
outta here.
is that like a
Stop.
that's
We're
not
going
Logan
anywhere
anymore,
until we
or
save Wolverine. Hey, listen to me.
He is beyond saving. That monster in there, that feral beast that killed his friend Maverick, that's the real Wolverine.
maybe Morph saw something. Maybe Morph saw something when that one brood came in contact with them, because their eyes turned yellow, which, as far as I'm aware, they've never done that before. I have no idea what that was about, so maybe there's something there that can help Wolverine, because there's no way this is a permanent thing. Right? If it is, or even if it isn't, can it be a skin in Marvel Rivals? It'd be pretty fucking badass.
He was in the adamantium chamber, the opposite direction of the vehicle bay. This had nothing to do with taking down Weapon X. He came here to get his claws back.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If unkillable brood.
He did say the adamantium was
plan to
keeping
go
him
along with that
together
speech.
in the recap.
Those DVDs we saw. They said the brood can't survive the adamantium process. But we know that Wolverine can.
So you're saying we give Logan what he wants?
While the adamantium purges him of the brood's
Worth a
DNA.
shot.
How the hell are we gonna lure him into the chamber?
Come on, soldier. Duty calls.
Is that fucking Cyclops?
I'm gonna tell Jean.
That's insane.
Gosh, she's gonna be so upset with you that I'm just gonna have to give her extra smooches tonight, Logan. Jean.
Morph, you are insane for this.
No, wait.
Time I put you down once and for all.
Sabretooth,
This isn't the plan.
I'm done with the plan.
just kill him while we're at it too. Oh, fuck off.
Come now, Logan. Back to your cage.
Don't make them right about you. You're not a monster. You're my friend. When Sinister took me over, when he corrupted me, you didn't leave me behind. You came for me. Tried to bring me back. X-Men don't just cut and run. And I won't either.
Logan.
Jean.
Is Morph gonna die? I really hope not. Morph is one of my favorites.
Turn it on. Hurry.
I was restrained once, but a living weapon such as myself cannot be stopped.
That's a cool animation.
Wolverine's ally. You too will die. Now I will kill Wolverine and unleash these creatures upon Earth to make an empire of my own.
I'm back, baby.
Is it Red Omega or Omega Red? Is he adamantiumized too? I don't know. I would assume yes.
Fire it up! Fire it up!
What I want to know is, Logan had no idea that all of the scientists at this lab were dead because of the broods. No one had any idea about them. So what was his plan for getting the adamantium back? Just waltzing back in there and going, "Pretty please? I'm dying." Like, hello? He got lucky that this is what they were met with. And that's saying something, because they almost died. Well, one of them did die. Rest in peace, Maverick. And what was his name?
Spit it out, bub.
The other one.
If you're asking me to say it, you don't need me to.
Some of us gotta be one thing.
And you're only what? An animal with claws?
That's what I'm the best at being.
It makes me sad, Logan.
Genuinely, how is Morph still alive? Wolverine stabbed them in the chest. Maybe they morphed into Wolverine for the healing factor, because I'm assuming whenever they change, they get the powers as well. That doesn't make any sense, though, what they were talking about, because in the recap, Wolverine said that without the adamantium, like, it was the only thing keeping him together, kind of implying that he was weaker without it. He would probably die if he didn't. Maybe it was maybe it was in the sense that he wasn't actively dying without the adamantium, but he was saying that, like, it's the only thing keeping him together, as in, it's the only thing he knows. Despite the fact that he's been alive for so long, he's grown so accustomed to the power that he had with the adamantium that he didn't know who he was without it. I think me talking about it out loud made me realize that that's probably what they meant. Because at first I thought it was a matter of like he was actively dying without the adamantium, like it was like making his body weaker and weaker to the point where his healing factor wouldn't work anymore. And then as I kept talking, I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. His healing factor worked just fine before he became Weapon X. Yeah, this was a really interesting episode. A very enjoyable one. I just didn't expect it to completely veer off from the storyline of what is the X-Men gonna do, or what are the X-Men gonna do without Magneto? And, like, how will they take down Apocalypse? Maybe because Apocalypse isn't there yet, so there isn't really much that they can do. It felt very sci-fi horror. Like, it gave me what I would imagine is the vibes of, there's this horror movie from the 80s, I want to say, called The Fly. I've never seen it, but I've heard about it. And it's basically where this, I think he's a scientist, is doing experiments on flies to see how humans can use their abilities to like adapt in their own ways. But then as the course of the movie goes on, his experiments go a bit too far and he ends up turning into this giant fly. And from the clips that I've seen, it is like gory, not in a like, there's so much blood and guts kind of way, but in kind of like a, he's turning into like a creepy crawly bug. And there's a lot of like slimy noises that go along with it, and just like grotesque imagery that would freak anybody out. That's kind of the vibe that this episode gave me. It was very like insect horror. I don't even know if that's a real genre. You know what? I'm making it a genre. Insect horror. Let's fucking go. There's already a couple movies from the 80s that kind of meet the criteria. The Fly. There's one called like The Tick or something. I remember watching that in college. Really interesting experience. That one episode of R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour, where this boy turns into a human tick, actually, because he got transported into a 50s sci-fi horror movie where this evil mad scientist was experimenting on humans to turn them into human ticks. Why am I going on this tangent? I don't know why. I think my ADHD meds kicked in. I'm becoming too focused on one topic, and I can't stop talking about it. Alright. I will stop talking about it, though. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with your friends, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.